I wanted to come on here and do a video talking about the passing of Kim Porter. I actually found out about this yesterday online when someone I'm subscribed to on YouTube actually had posted up a link about it saying rest in peace Kim Porter, and I automatically knew who she was. Then it started circulating all over the airways, all over social media and things of that nature, and I said it's a very sad and unfortunate passing of her. She was only 47 years old, so she was still fairly, relatively young, for her age to pass so suddenly. And I haven't heard anything recent about her not passing, but as far as cause of death, except for some speculations that are flying around. I've heard some things saying things like she had pneumonia, some things that like she went to Africa, to a country, and she might have contracted something and she didn't know and came back and was feeling ill, which often I find happens a lot. If y'all remember, a few years ago, Gerald Levert actually went somewhere to another foreign country and came back and he said he was feeling ill, and then a few days later he ended up passing. So I don't know what is true or anything of that nature. This is just what I'm hearing. I'm sure that when the autopsy comes out, they'll be able to figure out a cause of death. But first, I want to say I offer my condolences to her family, Diddy, her children, especially her daughters. Like her twin daughters are the last two kids that her and Diddy had together, because she had Quincy, who was Albie Shore's son. I think that's the oldest child she had with him, and then she got with Diddy and had 3 kids with him. I think 3 kids, or maybe 2. I want to say 3 because I believe Diddy's son, the one who looks exactly like him, and the 2 twin girls who look exactly like her. But I do offer my condolences to the whole family, all of her friends and all of her associates and what have you. Now, one thing that I noticed, lamestream media and even their cohorts that are trying to get on that level did, and I saw that in a common theme in most of the article headlines that I saw, was how they framed, how they introduced her as far as her death is concerned. What I mean is, a lot of the headlines that I saw rubbed me the wrong way, and this is actually piggybacking off of something that I saw on Instagram, where a person that I know personally, who I went to college with, had a concern with as well. And I didn't really see what she was talking about at first until I saw it, and I think Lovely T spoke on it briefly in her video about her as well. And that is the way that they title Kim Porter. What I mean is, they keep saying Kim Porter, ex of Diddy, or Diddy's children's mother. I'm like, Kim Porter was more than just Diddy's ex-wife, or Diddy's the children of his the mother of his children. This woman was an actress. This woman was a model. This woman was a businesswoman. She was more than just his ex and the mother of his children. And when they frame it like that, they're almost making it seem like she was a gold digger, like she was just there to have clout. Did being with Diddy give her a leg up? I guess in a way you say that it could, but that's what happens with a lot of people who are more mainstream. And then of course you have someone who's not as known, and they get with them and they do their own thing. But she did her own thing. She wasn't just hanging on to him like that. Now let's put into perspective, and God forbid, let's just say J-Lo was to pass away in the near future. God forbid. I don't want to put that out there, but I'm using this as an example. Do y'all think lamestream media is going to frame it like this? J-Lo or Jennifer Lopez, ex of Diddy, passes away at so-and-so age from so-and-so whatever. No, they're going to frame it as J-Lo or Jennifer Lopez, American or worldwide megastar, passes away at so-and-so age from so-and-so whatever. So I don't like how lamestream media keeps framing this whole, oh, she was the ex-wife of Diddy, and she was the wife, the children, the mother of his children. I don't like that. because she was so much more than that. And like I said, it make it seem like she was hanging on to him because he had the money. No. Like I said, did he give her a leg up by her being with him? I'm certain that did happen, but she did not hang on to him to the point where she needed him. She was able to branch off and do her own thing to the point where people in the industry knew who she was, for good reason. A lot of people knew who she was. It's just that mainstream media only knows her for this, and it's up to us who really know the complete opposite, even though most of us probably don't know her personally, to push this narrative that she was more than just the child bearer of Diddy's children or his ex, because she was so much more than that. But that's my gripe with mainstream media anyways, is they love to put stuff out there like this. And it wasn't just mainstream media who was doing it. You had your so-called urban media doing this as well. As a matter of fact, that page, The Shade Room, was actually where I first saw them frame that. And I'm surprised so many other people did not catch that. A few, and I mean a small few did, but I and many others caught that. But all in all, besides that, I offer my condolences again to Kim Porter and her family, her friends, her children, especially her two youngest daughters, her twin girls. But that's all I really have to say about this. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.